Dedication, labor, innovation only arrive when your effort is absolute, so put that in a tweet. By that I mean good old-fashioned work ethic. Wholehearted passion, effort, and consistency never lead to regret. Give it up for a friend, artist, and storyteller. Last name London, first name Jason. Jason, my friend, welcome.
Are we married now, Avi?
we might as well be.
I do. I love you.
Oh, I love you too, man. I'll give you your roses because you deserve it, brother. You deserve to hear that.
Well, I thank you so much, man. Love you, brother.
I love what you do. I love you as a writer. I love you as a friend. But I got to tell you, Jason, man, as a judge, you analyze things and you go real deep, brother. Real deep. Because we all like to move it. On the dance floor, that is always the plan. So put your hands together for a talented, legendary, and humble human being, the Mad Stuntman. Welcome, my friend.
Avi likes to move it. Avi likes to move it. Avi likes to move it. He likes to move it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I knew how to move. Without your song, the ladies I was around wouldn't know how to groove. So I got to give it up to you because you helped my love life. That song helped my love life. You helped me when I was a young Avi Klein, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you.
My man.
I'm here to win it. I'm here to win it.
They know his name from here to Moscow. Let me finish these rhymes before I plateau and welcome a classy legend of a human being and talent. Last name Smith. First name Joe. Joe Smith, welcome, my friend.
Oh, my God, Avi. Where did you get all of that from? Oh, my God. I'm sitting here with chills as you go and go and go. Well, my God, from the family history to, oh, my God, the basketball to the autographs. Oh, my God, man.
You deserve to hear every bit of it, man. When the smoke clears, do you want to be the one that wins this entire tournament?
Do I want to be the one? Are we competing? Is this a competition? If it has competition in it, I definitely want to be the one to win it. Losing is not in my vocabulary.
He's as prolific as any NFL great and as funny as Vince Vaughn. They scream his name from Missouri to Yukon. Put your hands together for the one and only legend himself. Last name Jaworski. First name Ron. Ron, welcome, my friend.
Avi, I'm exhausted from listening to you. That was an awesome introduction. Going back to my days at Lackawanna High School certainly brought back some phenomenal memories. Thank you so much. Great to be with you.
Everyone's wanting to know, are you here to win the entire celebrity tournament, my friend?
17 years in the NFL. That's hard to do. Winning this contest is hard to do. But I am here to win.
Ron Jaworski, Joe Smith, the Mad Stuntman. It does not get better than these three gentlemen who met each other before the show began.
I watched Joe play. Good to be with Joe, the Mad Stuntman. Looking forward to it. Sorry, guys. I'm going to kick your ass.
You just made it personal.
Oh, yeah.
You just made it personal.
Man. Guys and gals, I'm going to ask Ron, Joe Smith, and Matt Stuntman, in that order, one at a time, of course, to discuss one particular milestone, accolade, accomplishment, or award. Hey, it might be personal.
And when I think of any success that I've had as a football player, as a husband, as a father, it's very difficult. Those are the most important things to me. And I think of that. I talked about that culture of Lackawanna, New York, and my parents and what they taught me, and the culture of Lackawanna, New York. Hard work, discipline. My dad worked, as you said, in a steel mill. My mom was a cleaning lady in the Ellicott Square building in downtown Buffalo. The first day I'm drafted, the 37th player selected in draft. Not like Joe. Joe's number one. He had a cakewalk, man. I had to earn my stripes. I was the 37th player selected in the NFL draft. When I sat down with Chuck Knox, it was amazing. The words that came out of his mouth. You better be committed to making it work. You better be committed to making it work. He didn't say committed like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and take a few days off. No, the commitment that he taught in me and instilled in me was the commitment 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. That's the commitment it takes to be successful. The discipline to be great, to be a leader. And you must have that discipline. And Dick Vermeil set me up for that success. All the lessons I learned as a football player and as a professional athlete have helped me make a transition after my NFL career. And that means so much to me. The foundation that I learned from, as I said, Chuck Knox and Dick Vermeil, 2 years with the winningest coach in the history of the National Football League. You learn how to be successful. But if you don't surround yourself with people you can trust, you really don't have a shot.
You know, Youngstown's program was kind of low-key. And you had the late Dick Bede because he was the last proponent of the side saddle tee. And for those that don't know what it is, it's sort of a bizarre formation that's like a cockeyed wing tee. And you'd line up a yard behind the left guard to receive the snap from center, a tailback and a fullback lined up 5 yards deep.
Well, it was done 40 years ago. So it just, we hadn't seen it in a long time, and now NFL teams doing it. It's becoming much more prevalent. But thanks for bringing that up, the side saddle tee.
And I used to go, my next door neighbor, I went to my next door neighbor's house one time, cut her grass, and she had a fence around her yard, and I really couldn't get in between the gate. Came over, told my mom that I didn't complete the job. My mom, she came in, had her talk with me, and made me go back out there and finish what I started. And from that point on, I took that to every level and every training and every part of basketball that I participated in. At the University of Maryland, we were picked last in the ACC, and that was something that even JAWS, if he was a college commentator, he would have had us last in the ACC because, you know, we had a young team. We had a lot of guys that wanted to go out there and compete, that wanted to prove the naysayers wrong, and you know, a guy that set a dream and set a goal for himself that. At the age of 12 and 13 years old, that I would not be denied and would not, and would do whatever it takes to fulfill that dream. It was something that, was a great accomplishment. Like you say, that was my goal. My dream was to take care of my mom, make sure, she didn't have any worries before she moved on in life.
I am proud to my siblings at home with my aunt to watch, and we would knock about, just go start making little mischief. So when we came up to the United States in 1978, me and about 5 siblings, we were living in Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn. Growing up as a teen, I started getting into the music. After hearing reggae music, I was like, man, I love this style. We would take the mic and we would be mimicking them, And then this is how I developed myself. But my greatest accomplishment is gaining these fans. They're like family. The fans are like family because they pay our bills. They make us look good. Look what I'm got on. We paid for that. Like everyone else that I saw that was in music. And I said, man, one day I want to be a superstar. And out of the blue, it just happened just like that after being introduced to DJ producer Eric Momorillo. I do it for my fans. I do it for me because they make me eat. When I make them happy, they make me happy.
St. Petersburg, Russia. 500,000 people are there. They're enjoying themselves. But then, sign of the times, the army wouldn't even allow the fans to react. Right? They're beating people up. And they're taking them away, and they're having a good time, but you just keep on going and keep on singing. That must have been one hell of an experience.
Kept performing. The more I would perform, the more they would jump up and down to enjoy themselves. And then There goes the nightsticks. There goes the nightstick. We're used to it, know.
Doing some things that just were kind of unheard of, and I admire that so much, and
appreciate the kind words,
and especially the charity. Not the charity, your organization and everything. And really, guys, I'm just trying to butter them up because I need a new set of golf clubs.
And where we stand right now is we have Joe Smith at 15, Ron at 11, Mad Stuntman at 8. It's very close. Top 2 vote getters will move on. Connection is when 2 people interact with each other. Sometimes, and hopefully, each person feels valued, seen, heard. There's no judgment. We're going to rotate it out. Mad Stuntman will start first. And he will provide an example in which he connected with someone on such a strong level that it still resonates with him to this day.
I think my niece were playing and she spilled some liquid from her cup, and my mother didn't see it, and she walked out from the kitchen and she slipped and fell and hit her head. When I went to the hospital, I ended up finding out she had 2 strokes. She had another stroke while she were in hospital. And she was laying there in the bed, not moving at all. I said, Mom, it's me, it's Mark. My real name is Mark Kwashi. And I said, Mom, it's Mark. I'm here. I like to move it, move. And then when I got close to her in the bed, she raised her hand and tried to fix my shirt. She was fixing my shirt. She's just laying there, is just telling me that we got one life to live. Live it good. Live it positive.
An example in which you connected with someone, Ron.
When my dad passed away, it was hard in LA playing professional sports. So I needed that discipline. And the person that really taught me the discipline was Dick Vermeil. Well, lo and behold, he leaves the Rams after 1 year, goes to UCLA, becomes the head coach of UCLA. 2 years later, wins the Rose Bowl against Ohio State and Woody Hayes. And he takes a head coaching job in Philadelphia. Well, he wants me as his quarterback. But I think the coach that connects and embraces players is the coach that eventually becomes the guy that goes to the Hall of Fame. And Dick Vermeil, 3 years ago, was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame because he's a football coach. But in my opinion, he got in because he made me the person that I am, or played a major part in making me the person that I am.
Just having those two in my life, my mom and my high school coach, from the beginning, really took me a long ways and really kept me focused on my dreams and what I want to accomplish. So those are the two that really played the biggest part in my life.
But all of you guys were incredible, and
Sure.
But Mark there has got my vote.
But what are the things that you do for the sake of becoming your best self, my friend?
Whenever I do these basketball camps, basketball clinics, speaking engagements, that's one thing I always wanted to make sure I leave the kids with. Let them know that I'm someone that they can talk to, someone that they can communicate with. My basketball academy and being able to mentor these youth and help the youth as much as I can, that's something I've taken to heart, and that's something I really enjoy doing.
I kick it over to the Mad Stuntman with a question of his own, which is, what desires keep tugging at your heart, good sir?
I really care about my fans a lot because it means so much to me. All I know is music, releasing good music, writing for the women, everybody having a good time. Now I have to write music for kids to enjoy. I have to watch what I say because I like to move it, transfer from the women to the children.
I parked my car 2 blocks away. I had to meander my way through Tent City. Drug addicts, stoned on the street, giving themselves shots. I cross the street, stepping on needles. I get into the community center, fabulous place run by amazing, wonderful people who care so much about the community. When I get in there, it's like a respite for all these kids. They come in, and I'm there. This is my wife, myself, our family. We're there. We don't raise the money and give it to somebody. We're there. We want to see where the money goes.
Yes.
We can make this world a better place. We can get kids more educated. We can get our kids more respected. The future is the kids. It's not some of the clowns we got running the country now. I don't mean disrespect on anybody. If we don't teach people respect, if we don't teach our young people and get them educated, the world has no chance for success. I'm blessed the way everyone has chimed in and wanted to give back to the community. So, and I'll wrap it up there. I can go on all night. They don't call me JAWS for nothing. So
And it's so admirable that you're doing that for the kids, and for that, my vote's going to go to Joe.
Moving on to the second round of the TCAN Celebrity Tournament, with 34-30, Mr. Joe Smith will move on also to the second round of the TKN Celebrity Tournament. That does not mean we've seen the last of the Mad Stuntman, because the Second Chance Bowl is upon us. I think this man bared his soul. Thank you so much, guys and gals and pals, for enjoying this video and watching it. If you love the content, if you're enjoying it, please like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, and make sure that you know that we know that the new network is on the rise. Thank you for being who you are.